It's been a while since I made a video for this channel, and that happened for a couple reasons. Number one, I hate my own voice and I hate talking about literally anything nowadays. I started my YouTube channel a long time ago, very confident and very dumb. I think those things go together very often, especially with politics. And I was saying a lot of my beliefs as fact in a way that sounded pretty good, but I didn't really have much to back that up. And I wasn't really involved in politics at all. I didn't have any on the ground experience. I didn't have any, I barely do now. I've been studying politics for a while now, and I still feel like I barely have any idea of what's going on. And now I sound less confident. It's sort of like the Dunning-Kruger effect. It makes me pretty upset when I see so many people around the world today being so confidently wrong about what's happening. And, you know, how I am, I study this all the time. I do politics for fun. I do it for this channel sometimes. I do it for school. I barely know what's happening. So when I see somebody on the street say they understand like a big conspiracy about how the world is being ran by lizards, or how Joe Biden, whatever conspiracy theory, big Pfizer pharma, the vaccine, whatever conspiracy theory you want, it frustrates me. Because whenever I say a word on camera, whenever I say a word to somebody, I second guess almost everything I say. And that's one of the big reasons I haven't made videos for my channel. Because whenever I record a video, it's hard for me to put something out when I don't feel very, very, very sure about what I'm saying. And also, not only do I want to understand something very deeply before I make a statement on it, but also I want to make sure I want to make sure I'm conveying my thoughts in a productive way that other people will be able to listen to. And I want to say things in a convincing manner. So I need to understand a topic very thoroughly. I need to be very confident in my understanding of that topic. And then I need to deliver that topic in a way that is good and presentable on camera and microphone. And then I need to make sure that how I said it is effective in communicating to people who both agree and who disagree with me. And whenever I record a video, I watch it back and I say one thing that I think about a little bit too much, and I'm not sure that I really agree with myself. I second guess almost everything. And I think that's a product of learning more about the world and about politics. I understand how complex things are. So I'm very hesitant to make statements about things. And I know that's bad because in media, especially, being confident is the number one thing for being convincing. If somebody's very confident and they have zero understanding of something, they will bulldoze another person who isn't confident, but who is a master at things. So you got to be good at rhetoric, you got to be good at talking, all that stuff. And I simply haven't felt up to par on that, especially with the content I was making. This weird YouTube politics debate reaction content. I wasn't doing news stories anymore. I went from Kyle Kalinske reaction channel, populist progressive Bernie Sanders, to debate YouTuber, Twitch politics, Vosh, Destiny reaction channel, all that weird meta stuff. And then I fell off the face of the earth and I basically stopped making videos for my channel. I didn't really have enough ammunition to supply my channel with videos during this time, so I just didn't, and I haven't been motivated to. I actually spent 2 weeks ago recording this video like 10 times. I spent like an hour and a half recording it, and I just didn't like it, so I never put it out. And it made no sense. I'm talking about my own experience making YouTube videos and my own experience going through school. And I still felt weird about it. But I think my confidence is sort of getting better. So when I talk about these issues, I think I'll be able to make some better points. I think I have more of a solid head on my shoulders. I want to keep leveling up and improving on what I'm doing. So that's my main goal right now in real life and in this right here. I did have an internship getting involved and seeing the real political process work. I'm not going to act like it was a great opportunity. It was amazing. But I'm not going to act like I know tons more now. I have more of a savvy attitude. I have more of an understanding, but there's still a long ways to go. And I will always admit that. This is sort of like a journal entry, I guess, of sorts. But my internship, I'm not going to be too specific about it. I met a lot of great people. A lot of actually, 99.9% of the work that you see in government that is good, and some that's bad, but most of the bad stuff is from politicians. But 99% of what you see being done is being done behind the scenes by people working in offices of Congress, people working on research, people working in public policy, people working behind the scenes. You'll probably the people who make the biggest impact. You'll probably never know their names unless if somebody's a very skilled speaker. Then you might have a big impact. But anyways, I'm getting off track already. I'm already starting to doubt this video. I don't know if I'll post this. I need to get better at that. I need to execute and be confident. My experience in college, wrapping up, I'll make more videos on that. Maybe I'll just treat this channel like my video journal. I think I'm going to make a second channel for my dumb debate reaction content. Jolah 2, probably. If you don't follow that, please do. If I make content again that's like Destiny, Vosh, Kyle Kalinske, whatever, it's probably going to be on there. More news center stuff on here will be on here. The news centered stuff. I said more news center stuff on here. The more news centered stuff will be on this main Jolah channel. My efforts at communicating better and reaching people is going to be on this channel. But going throughout school, my vision on what I want to do, although I am going for public policy and my master's and everything, I do care more about public relations and more about communication. I do care more about being good on camera and with a microphone. I think I can do a lot more work there. I think I am confident in public speaking. I posted a speech. This is my first ever speech, by the way, so I'm hoping to improve. But I put it up. I put up a section of it on my channel. Please go watch that if you haven't. I am very into public relations, especially seeing so many communication deficits in our society today that I think I could improve on. So a big topic right now is race relations. How do we talk about race? How we talk about race to people who are afraid of talking about race? I live in a 99% white rural area, as you know, might be 95% now. But anyway, people are scared that their culture is being replaced. And a lot of the rhetoric surrounding racial justice does sort of sound like it's targeting white people when we talk about terms like white privilege, a lot of academic terms. I want to take academic terms and make those more accessible for people. I want to be able to communicate these topics in a way that's not as pretentious. When it comes to organizations like the CDC, I want to work on how can their messaging be better? How can you make messaging more effective to the general population? A lot of people who work comms for President Biden, for a high Senate campaign, for the CDC, a lot of these communications people are from the upper echelons of society, are from the upper classes of society. They were sort of born in that position and put in these positions. But I hope I can bring a different perspective, being somebody who was born into a poor area, who has been through like some traumatic incidents and all that stuff. Hopefully I can give a little bit of a different perspective as I go throughout college and get jobs and stuff, because I feel like we're having trouble communicating to certain demographics, and I think I can help with that, because if you are born into a very rich area, you might not be able to communicate with people who are from a blue collar place, or in it from an impoverished place, or from a place dealing with addiction and stuff like that. So like the CDC's messaging on the opioid epidemic and also on COVID and stuff, I think it could have been improved drastically. I'll probably make a separate video on that, but that's what I'm focusing on now in college, is being a good communicator and being able to be good at those types of jobs. And that's my main focus. And my current YouTube channel will hopefully be an extension of that. Let me know if you have any ideas in the comments of what I could do. Maybe we could talk about some more mainstream stuff like Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro. I'll still do videos like that. Tucker Carlson. I want to defuse a lot of tension. I don't like a lot of the anger and angst and violence we are seeing today. And I want to do whatever I can, even if very minimal and very small, to minimize the damage. And I want to help people come together. And I'm sick of seeing everything separated. I hate politics very much. And that's probably the main reason why I do politics. So talk about race relations better. Talk about how can we make academic terms more accessible, stop being pretentious. How can liberals talk to regular people? Messaging maybe on guns, maybe on abortion, maybe on traditional values. We can appeal to some of those, the sense of community that I feel like is being lost a little bit on the left. There's a couple of different things we can focus on. But those have been my big things for now. Let me know in the comments how you guys have been doing. If you're watching this video up to this point, there's probably a very good chance, since I read every comment basically, there's a good chance I probably have some type of parasocial relationship with your name, because I have had a lot of conversations with you guys, a lot of you in DMs, a lot of you in comments, a lot of you on stream. I do recognize your username, and I do feel like I know some of you a little bit. So if you do leave a comment on how you're doing, that'd be pretty cool. I have seen some of your local organizing efforts in my Discord. Although I haven't made a video in a few months, my Discord still has like 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 people who talk about politics, which is pretty cool. A lot of people put a lot less work into their channels and have a lot less of an audience, even though I only have 5,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful for all that. Hopefully, I can start making videos again. Um, but yeah, I don't really know if I have anything else to say at this point. I'll post this video up. Probably 100 views max on this video. But as I make topics that I want to be able to share videos I make on other topics to people I know in real life. Um, Especially because I'm from that demographics, from that area, even if I don't look like it. Do I understand them? I don't know, but hopefully we can come to an understanding. I'm sick of seeing hate and violence and fighting. Let's fix it, guys. It's that easy. Do good things. That's my motto. Do good things. Don't do bad things. Look at this poster on my wall. 1 second. It's Bernie in a mask floating above the earth. Isn't that so cool?